Welcome, my name is Jeff Benson. I'm with Slingshot Owners of Dayton, Ohio. We're getting ready to change oil on a 2018 Slingshot SLR. Pretty simple to do. You only need two tools. You need a 15 millimeter, either a socket and ratchet, or you can use a wrench. And you also need a 32 millimeter or 1.25" low profile oil filter socket, or you can actually use a crow's foot to get in there. If you can't use a wrench on that because there's not enough room. But anyways, what we're going to be using today, we're going to be using AMS oil to change it, and then you use a 5W30. You can use the actual recommended. You can go to your Polaris dealer and you can buy the Slingshot oil, but any Dexos rated oil will work. And this 5W30 from AMS oil is Dexos rated. It's the signature series. It takes 5 quarts to change it. And the oil filter we'll be using is a EA15K03. Liberty Bibberty. Alright, and to do the oil drain plug, it's as simple as you can just turn your tire hard to the left, and you just lean over the tire and reach up underneath there, and you can actually get to the oil drain plug relatively easy. And just use a low profile oil drain pan. The one we're using holds approximately 10 quarts. And as we mentioned earlier, it's only a 5-quart system, so more than sufficient to hold it. And it helps keep the garage floor clean. Alright, now we're going to get ready to take remove the oil filter. And like we mentioned a while ago, it's a 32 millimeter or 1.25" low profile socket. And it's right next to the intake manifold. And you just get it, and it's just that simple. And it'll give you a little bit of resistance because there's an O-ring on that cap until you get it free of the O-ring. Just like that. Every oil filter should come with a new O-ring. Just put a little light coating of oil on it and gently stretch it over till it gets into the uppermost O-ring groove. Make sure it's got a little bit of lubrication on it. And then you take the new oil filter and it'll snap right up into the cap, and it's got a little O-ring already installed, pre-installed. Just put a little bit of oil on it and then reinstall. And to install the filter, you just reverse the process that you've seen us use a while ago. Be careful because you are screwing into an aluminum base and you've got a plastic cap. Just hand thread it down in there till it's good and snug, and then put your ratchet and socket on it and just gently ease it down in there until it bottoms out, and just give it a snug, and that's it. And that's all it takes. Now that we've drained the oil, changed the oil filter, and we verified that all the oil is completely drained, go ahead and reinstall your oil plug. Get it, and I always like to hand thread first so you don't accidentally cross thread. Get it in there, get it good and tight. And before you reinstall it, make sure you wipe it off and just look at it, make sure there's nothing, no foreign debris or anything on it, and then just snug it back up. Basically reverse the process of what we done first thing. Now that we've drained all the oil and verified it's drained, reinstalled the drain plug and reinstalled a good clean oil filter, brand new oil filter, now it's time to put fresh oil back in it. And it does hold 5 quarts exactly. And we'll start off with a gallon jug for our first 4 quarts. and just be patient, take your time. There's all kinds of different ways you can do this. You'll need to get into your menu and go into Vehicle and then Oil Service Reset. Hit it, it'll say Reset Service Life. You hit yes. All right, now after you reset the oil filter service life, you actually can come out to your screen in vehicle status, and it'll actually have your oil change, your mileage, and it'll always reset it to 5,000 miles. That's a default. That's what Polaris recommends, so that's what it'll always just reset to. So you do that, and you can see right there where it resets to. And that's all there is to changing the oil in these things. It's a good hobby to drive around and have, and also even more fun when you get to work on your own stuff. So with that, and like I said, all the oil products and everything we use today, there'll be a link down below that you can click on. There'll be a link to be able to order oil and to get set up as a preferred customer if that's what you desire. So if you have any questions, in that link will be a way to contact myself, and have a good day.